Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer. Oh boy, this is a loaded one, isn't it? I love Ghostbusters, and yes, I love Ghostbusters 2. And then there was Ghostbusters 2016, which existed, unfortunately. I mean, I think we've all been over this. 30 years from now, Ghostbusters 2016 will be nothing but a bad memory rotting on the pile along with all the other half-assed crappy remakes out there, while the original Ghostbusters films will still be classics. But the question is, after all this time, could we still get a proper Ghostbusters 3? Could we still get that worthy follow-up to the originals that the fans have always wanted? I think it's possible, because as bad as the Paul Feig movie was, at least it left the originals alone. It didn't go out of its way to retroactively destroy the characters and the stories of the previous films in the franchise, like The Last Jedi did, for example. It just wanted to be its own thing, so it can be judged as its own thing that has no association with the originals. But if we had a real sequel that was associated with the originals, could that be the movie to redeem the Ghostbusters brand after the Paul Feig fiasco dragged it through the mud? I'm optimistic. They've got the original cast coming back. They've got the son of the original director who likes to call himself the first Ghostbusters fan. If this team can't pull it off, maybe it just can't be done. But that teaser with the Ecto-1 and the sound effects from the original film, that gave me hope. So, Ghostbusters Afterlife. Let's do this.
What are you doing here in Somerville anyway?
Honestly, my mom won't say it, but we're completely broke. And the only thing that's left in our name is this creepy old farmhouse our grandfather left us in the middle of nowhere. Why'd you bring me up here?
Is that Ray's house?
What is that?
I don't know.
Somehow, a town that isn't anywhere near a tectonic plate, that has no fault lines, no fracking, no loud music even, is shaking on a daily basis.
Under the dining table now!
Hey, remember that one summer we died under a table?
I found this in my living room.
Whoa, killer replica.
A replica of what?
A ghost trap? There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years. New York in the 80s? It's like The Walking Dead. Your dad never mentioned this to you?
It's just my mom. My grandfather died. My mom says we're just here to pick through the rubble of his life.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Spengler. It's Egon's family. Awesome.
Call it fate. Call it luck. Call it karma. I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Come on, darling.
It has a gunner seat?
Play the theme song. Play the theme. Play it. Ow. Okay. I have a good feeling about this. Obviously, the tone is a little different, but unless they had Ivan Reitman back directing and Aykroyd and Ramis writing again, replicating the tone of the originals was going to be next to impossible. R.I.P. Harold Ramis. But this looks and feels so much more like Ghostbusters than the Paul Feig movie ever did. No sign of the original characters yet, but we got actual footage from the original films. We got Ecto-1. We got this thing right here, which might be Slimer. Oh man, if that's Slimer, I'm gonna geek out like a fiend. Please be Slimer, please. We got shades of the demon dogs from the first movie, and could that be a reference to Gozer? Are they bringing back Gozer? I mean, look at this. We've got the mythology and the history of Ghostbusters being treated with respect and reverence rather than being written off like a joke. That alone is enough to get my money. That's what we wanted. That's what the Paul Feig movie never had. Thank you. So obviously this is Egon's family. This little girl, how is she not Egon's granddaughter? She's got the look, she's got the same scanner that Egon used. The kid's grandfather died, but he left them this old house and stored all the ghostbusting gear there. But why? Why did he hide it away? And it can't be a coincidence that this resurgence of ghosts is happening right where the house is. So did Egon suspect something like this might happen one day and make preparations for that? This is really cool. And imagine that. It's a Ghostbusters movie with a female lead, and here I am being really positive about it. Which is very strange, because back in 2016, people kept telling me how much I hated women. And the best part about this is the backlash from all the butthurt SJWs. How dare they give those toxic male fans exactly what they wanted after they didn't support the female reboot? Well, maybe if you clowns had supported the female reboot yourselves instead of just attacking the fans who didn't like it on social media, that movie might not have been a colossal failure that lost the studio $70 million, and maybe you would have gotten a sequel. And now you're bitching that the studio had the audacity to go back to what worked before? These people are nuts, and I'm drinking their tears right now. Now, what we're all going to be wondering about is how much of a role is the original cast going to play? Because I don't want Venkman and Ray and Winston and Dana to just be used for nostalgia. I mean, they should have decent-sized roles in this. They don't have to be huge roles. It just has to be enough that when they show up, they mean something, and they can cap off their story the right way. And I think that's very doable. One complaint, though. They didn't play the theme song. How could you not play the Ghostbusters theme song in this? That is one of the best movie theme songs of all time. Come on. Next trailer. Next trailer, they gotta play it. You know what? It's still early, but I'm excited. Is it the movie I would have made? No. But this feels like it was made by people with good intentions who genuinely love Ghostbusters. And at this point, that is more than I dared hope for. Guys, what did you think of the Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, ding that bell icon for notifications, follow me on Twitter using the link in the description so you'll always be notified about new videos, and I'll be back with more very soon. Over. Out.